I just want to tell you that if you have children that don't listen to you, it can get better. The only thing that you need to do is obviously have time. A lot of people don't sacrifice their time for their children. They're busy, they're doing things. I get that you have a job and all that stuff, that's fine. But after your job, give yourself an hour to wind down, relax, take a shower, take a deep breath, go get your favorite coffee or whatever it is. But then stick to a schedule with your kids. There are kids that do not listen. They don't. Because I have some of those. But I've realized that with repetition, they will listen. And I notice that they don't listen when I'm not repetitive about their routines and things like that. Kids need that. They need structure. That's why a lot of the time it's really important for father figures, because in some way they teach that. Fathers teach that to their children. It's that stern figure that and there are mothers that are like that, but it is mainly fathers that have that sort of attitude. Like mothers, we're just motherly mothers. We are busy with doing other things and that kind of stuff. But still, I'm not saying that mothers are not. There are so many people that are very I don't want to say what kind of word, what can I use, that are successful and they made it because of their mothers. And successful, just not financially, in many different aspects in lives. You know what I mean? So yeah, so if you have kids that don't listen, repetitive. Like right now, I need to get the hang of having my daughter's morning routine, including exercise, including things that she loves, but also education and just common sense on things. Have you noticed that a lot of kids nowadays don't have common sense about certain things? Like, I feel like my kids are very snobby, and I have to remind them all the time, you need to be respectful to adults. You greet adults. Hi, hello, good morning. For example, the other day, my son got a ride with one of his basketball team's players' mom or parents, and I noticed I told him, you need to be more like, hi, hello, thank you for the ride. Be more, expressing your gratitude towards things, especially to adults. I feel like these are things that you teach your kids, because little things like that, they get lost in the sauce. You're teaching them to basketball and school and your homework, but there's things basic things that they lack, like respect and being thankful and being polite. Kids nowadays are just not polite at all whatsoever. But yeah, so I just thought that I say that out there. But yeah, right now, that's something that I'm working on with my kids. Fajr spray, which, for Muslims, we wake up in the morning. That's the thing that works for my kids, the Fajr spray. And then trying to make sure that they go to sleep on time, because sometimes they be a little sneaky. You never know if they get up and start playing video games or something. It's annoying. But anyways, but yeah, so you can get your kids to listen if you put the time and work in it. In reality, you're just preparing them to fly away, because eventually they'll have their own families, and you really want to teach kids basics, the basics, you do. Anyways, so one thing that you can start with is their morning routine, their hygiene. What else? Doing simple chores in the house. If you got boys, you want to help them do the handy stuff around the house, taking out the trash, the lawn mowing, picking up the leaves, things like that, But they can do everything, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying gender roles here, but anyone could do everything. The dishes, the laundry, everything. But yeah. So yeah, if you're a struggling parent, it's okay. We will get through this, because girl, I'm going through it with my kids sometimes, and I just realized that time and me getting up, because one thing when you call them, they just don't. They don't. My daughter's calling me. They don't come. So I have to get up and go to them. I need you to do this. And then they listen better. Okay, my daughter's calling me. I'll be back.